Hey, I wanted to talk about Tournament Pack 5. I realized that it came out. First of all, I can't believe we're up to Tournament Pack 5 for Speed Duel. It's amazing that they keep churning these out, even with their stance on it remaining semi-casual. I mean, it's just another way to print money, so I get it. But Tournament Pack 5 just wanted to cover really quick just to make sure, in case there's folks that didn't realize that it came out. My game store still doesn't have it. We usually don't see it right away. I think they still have, oh geez, I think they still have Tournament Pack 3s they're handing out for Speed Duel when it fires. But people were wondering what was going on with Tournament Pack 5, if there was anything worthwhile. So just want to take a brief moment to kind of cover the cards that are coming through with Tournament Pack 5 and if there's anything worthwhile. The short answer is there like a big boss monster that you need in like ultra rare, super rare? There's one. Destiny End Dragoons, and this is an ultra rare, but that deck was murdered with that skill errata. So people still trying to make Destiny End Dragoon work, but that's really the only big boss monster that was coming through as a higher rarity than what we already have for Speed Duel. So you can probably, you're not dying for this one. You're going to see, like, I'll go through some cards, but, things that stick out to me is there's Cyber Angel Ben 10 for those of you guys playing Cyber Angels. You can see that at Ultra Rare. Wall Disruption at Ultra Rare, obviously unaffected by any ban list or limited list for YCS, so people are using Wall Disruption all the time, so that's a good one to pick up. But other than that, really nothing else kind of catches my eye. Um, you're going to some people that play Ancient Gears, some people that play Crystal Beast. I'll go through and tell you guys what's going on with Tournament Pack 5. All right. So, Ultra Rares. Cyber Angel Ben 10, as I mentioned. For Cyber Angel players, it's very core part of the combo. Gets your light monster. Coming in as an Ultra Rare, that's a good one to grab. And currently, all of these are going to be expensive, too. So, if you try and find singles on TCG Player, I'm pretty sure the pack itself, you try and find anywhere, it's going to be like $25, $30. Maybe it's $20 now. It came out on March 8th, for reference. So Cyber Angel Ben 10 is going to be an ultra rare. Destiny and Dragoon, ultra rare. Unfortunately, that deck we haven't really seen too often since that skill errata. You're not getting your fusion as quickly and as fast as you want to without paying a price. So Dragoon is there, though, if you like Dragoon. A lot of people loved that card. It's coming in as an ultra rare for Tournament Pack 5. Elemental Hero Plasma Vice and Elemental Hero Wildheart are both coming in ultra rare. Cool cards. Absolutely cool cards. Not really seen from a competitive standpoint. Not a card that I would necessarily think you'd want to upgrade and make shiny physically, because it's not really in a deck that's competitive right now. But those hero people, they're gonna eat this up. People love heroes; they'll pay out the nose for it. If you like heroes, you like heroes. So we got those two coming in ultra rare, and then the last ultra rare I mentioned is Wall Disruption, which is a great trap, unaffected by the limited list. People love Wall Disruption. I want to personally get a couple of those for ultra rare. That's awesome. All right, super rares. So I think there's like 35 ish or 40 cards that you can get from the Tournament Pack 5, and they started including common reprints of cards that we maybe don't see that came out in like 2019. So there are, what is that, 5 ultra rares, and there's a good number of super rares, probably something like 10 super rares. Ones that stick out to me, Ancient Gear Beast, you're going to get your Ancient Gears there. Some people use Beast. Crystal Beast Amethyst Cat. Crystal Beast players are going to use Cat, so that's a good one. Destiny Hero Diamond Dude, it's probably just like a vanity thing for people that want Diamond Dude as super rare. Exploder Dragon, that was something that we really saw as kind of a tech. That's the one that destroys whatever destroys it. And it's like 1,000 attack. So that gets over like a big boss monster. You're taking a chunk of damage. People tech that. So to see that as super rare is pretty cool. Goddess with the Third Eye, that's the one where you can like use it as substitution for a fusion monster, I think. And we saw a little bit of that with Dragoon, or like Dangerous, but not terribly often. But still, that's a cool card to see. Hammer Shot, that's a spell we don't see. Jargreed, I mean, no, I don't think anyone's playing that, but super rare, whatever. Machine Angel Ritual, that's a ritual spell for Cyber Angel, so that's actually pretty good. See it as super rare because it's a common right now. So to see that as super rare, people are going to want that, no problem. And, it's not a big boss monster, so it's going to be on the cheaper side to pick up, I imagine. Ojama Blue, sure. Ojamas, people make them work. And Volcanic Shell, which is actually kind of cool because a lot of the volcanics, I think there was an opportunity for other volcanic cards to be the super rare or in tournament packet in general. But you can use Shell for, like, we see the Twisted Personality volcanic, we see traditional volcanic, right, with all the volcanic cards, and then we see Shell being used as kind of like fodder for some other decks. So like Shell's kind of versatile, and you can see that. So I understand that, and that's cool that it's a super rare people can have. That's your ultra rare and super rare. So if none of those jump out at you, then you're not dying to get this pack. It's not like Tournament Pack 1 or Tournament Pack 3 that I thought were really good. It's fine. I think Wall Disruption is the biggest one. It's a trap. So, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, then I think you can skip this one or just, pass it off if you get it from a tournament. Common reprints. Now, like I said, so there's going to be some reprints of stuff from like 2019, maybe even Battle City Box. So if you don't necessarily have the means to get those, or it's kind of a pain in the butt, you don't want to spend the money on TCG Player or eBay or whatever to get some of these old cards, you might find value in what comes in for Tournament Pack 5. Some that come to mind here, or ones that stick out to me, Dark Red Enchanter. I think that was from like Attack from the Deep, which was 2019. It was like the March or May 2019. Let's see, Dralago. I think that was Twisted Nightmares. Ugh, don't remember. Floodgate Trap Hole comes in as a common at this pack, so you can get a reprint of Floodgate. That did get impacted by limited lists, so can't use too many of them, depending on what you're doing. Jinzo comes back in as a common here. We already saw him reprinted. Have we seen him reprinted? He came in a Battle City box. Was he somewhere else? Did they put him somewhere else? Well, he's coming back here as a common. So if you want more Jinzos, there you go. And then there's like the rest of it's kind of garbage. You got Sphere Karibo, which we've seen a couple times now. It was in Match of Millennium, started extra reprint. Don't quote me on that. YouTube comments. Yomi Ship, we get a common again, which I think was also Attack from the Deep. Wild Tornado was old. Sword of Dragon Soul, no one's using that anymore. But that was from SLBS. That was from Arena Lost Souls. Seven Tools the Bandit, Sinister Serpent. Oh, you could use Sinister Serpent. Oh yeah, Heatwave. I think that was from the Ultimate Predators deck. That's the one where you can't play effect monsters for like a full turn. But other than that, everything else is pretty much chaff and nothing too exciting. So that's Tournament Pack 5 for those of you that didn't realize it was out. I can't believe we're already at Tournament Pack 5. There was a point where we saw more tournament packs coming out before product. So obviously with the release of, at the time of this video, we're right before the release of Shadows of the Duelist, which means we're going to see those cards come through. And then we're probably going to see a Tournament Pack 6 with whatever works or people like from that. And then we'll go from there. It seems like the cadence that Konami is keeping. They're releasing new stuff, figuring out what people like, put them in a tournament pack. So I think we can expect to see this pattern from here on out. But nothing too exciting about this one. But you might see those creep up at your local game store if they're doing speed duels. If they're not still trying to get rid of all their Tournament Pack 2. Oh my God, what a bad one. All right, that was it, guys. Have a good week. See ya.